Hi Earthy people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gerard, Witch of Earth's Curious Goods, and today I'm going to be giving you messages straight from the source. That's right, the divine. So if you stumbled across this video, you were meant to see it. And so keep on watching. And without further ado, let's begin. Before we dive into your messages, we have to see what messages you're supposed to receive. So you'll choose between 3 items, okay? You'll choose between an amethyst bracelet, a candle, or a quartz crystal. Take your time, pause the video if you need to, but let your intuition guide you. Will it be the amethyst bracelet? Maybe it's the candle. Maybe it's the quartz crystal. Maybe 2 of these items are reaching out to you. Maybe just 1. Maybe all 3 speak to you. But try to choose just 1. Receive your messages. Take your time. Close your eyes if you need to. Breathe. Which one will it be? All right, we're going to begin with the amethyst bracelet. So if you chose the amethyst bracelet, here is the messages for you. All right. Okay, so first off, my 7 of Pentacles is coming up. This is letting me know that there is, for some of you in the group that has chosen the amethyst bracelet, I see some boredom there. It looks like your day-to-day job, you're kind of in a routine right now. Just keep in mind that with that routine, you are finding yourself wanting to go on more trips and spend more. And I can see that in my 4 of Pentacles card coming up, which is going to cause a little bit of instability as far as your money goes. So be very careful with how many trips you're taking, okay? You have to actually have purpose to these trips, not just to have fun, okay? Because fun is great, but when it comes to the messages from the divine, the message is to let you know that you just going on trips 24/7, you cannot escape your reality, okay? Your life is still going to be waiting on you when you get back, okay? And so a trip you can use to help escape a little bit, but don't stay there. You still have to deal with those problems when you get back, okay? So my recommendation, and where these messages are coming from, is when you are ready to go on your trip, or when you are ready to go on these trips, make sure that all of everything in life is handled and put together, okay? Make sure your finances are in a row. Make sure that all your responsibilities are taken care of before you just go galloping around the world. Because like I said, your life is still going to be waiting for you when you get back. My Temperance card is coming up for those of you that chose the amethyst bracelet. I do see a lot of numbers that are appearing, a lot of sequential numbers, in particular 4s are appearing a lot. You'll see a lot of 6s, and you'll also see a lot of 7s. Now when you see those numbers, just know that the divine is talking to you, the universe is around you, and you are being guided, okay? Especially when it comes to a choice. When you see those numbers, just know that, hello, there's a nice little beacon on that choice. You need to choose that, okay? For those of you that are also in the group that chose the amethyst bracelet, keep in mind that now is the time to get out of your hermit stage, get out of the I have to do everything on my own. Reach out for help, okay? Don't be afraid to do things with others. Now is not the time to stay in your hermit stage, the individual stage. This is where collaboration comes in handy. This is where friends come in handy. This is where just doing something different out of your comfort zone comes in handy, okay? This is going to help you gain experience and also refilling your cup, okay? So sometimes you don't need a trip to refill your cup. Sometimes it's just simple changing your day-to-day activities, changing that habit. And speaking of changing that habit, I do see a lot of you in the group that chose the Amethyst Bracelet. A lot of you are going to be making those changes. You are going to see those changes whether you like it or not. Sometimes life has a way of putting obstacles in your way to force you out of your comfort zone. So my recommendation, do the changes yourself or you'll be forced to make those changes. Either way, it's coming. But I also want you to take heart, especially when this card comes up. I love when my Ten of Cups comes up. Just know that stability is going to happen. Happiness is going to happen. Family is going to happen, okay? So if you are trying to manifest a love, it is going to happen for you. Be patient. If you are trying to have a child, be patient. It is going to happen if it hasn't already. If you're trying to adopt, if you're trying to get married, if you're trying to save, if you're trying to get that house, it will happen, okay? Just be patient and do the work. It's on its way already. Okay, let's get to our next group, the candle group. So for those of you that have chosen the candle, this is the messages that are for you, that are from the divine. All right, so for my candle people, my Three of Cups is coming up. I hear it. I hear it. You have gone through some stuff over the past year, over the past few months. You have gotten through some really dark stuff. And I see that sometimes you just have those little negative thoughts creeping in. I just want to start off with you are doing really good on maintaining yourself and pushing ahead. I know how difficult it is, okay? But my Ten of Pentacles is coming up. I want you to be aware, those of you that chose the candle, that the divine wants to let you know that stability is yours. It is coming. Things are going to be happening for you. You're going to see fruition. You're going to see everything aligning with you. Now, you're going to see it step by step. It's not going to all just be boom, all one time, but you'll see this is going to start to happen. What luck do you have? Oh my gosh, how did I get that promotion? How did that opportunity happen? How did the love of my life just appear out of nowhere? How did my friend find me? How did I get this car that I've always wanted? You're going to see all of these alignments happen for you. So hold on tight, okay? You have suffered enough. You have done a lot of different obstacles, and now the divine is going to give back. So just hold on tight, okay? It's going to be happening very soon. For those of you that have chosen my candle, I am seeing my Two of Cups come in here. So some of you in the group, you are searching for love. You are wondering when your crush is going to come and just talk to you. You yourself have a crush on somebody, and that's so interesting. Have the courage to go for it, okay? So for those of you that are trying to get into a relationship, my Two of Cups is coming up to remind some of you that have chosen this candle to make that move, make that message. Go ahead and do the romantic thing. And for those of you that are in a relationship, don't forget about the small things, okay? Try to go back to the beginning, how you first got them. What dates did you guys go on? What created that spark, okay? Don't let that spark go out. Now, I do want to caution some of you that have chosen the candle, you are going to experience the end of something, okay? So it could be a job, a relationship. Some of you have already experienced loss already. I do see a little bit of sadness and pain from events that have already happened. For some of you, though, if you have chosen the candle, I do want to say that there is an ending coming, whether it's a relationship, a friendship. Also, it could also be, I do see funerals and a loss of someone as well, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that it could be a loss of like someone very near to you. I do see some of you where it's just a loss of like a friend of a friend that you once knew kind of thing, okay? But just know that loss is there. An ending is definitely there. I do feel a lot of endings of friendships because they no longer serve you. The ending of a relationship because you see it for what it is, okay? But just know that there is an ending only because you have been stuck between this or that. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe my intuition is right. Oh, I had this feeling this whole time, and oh my gosh, the signs were always there. I just never really noticed, and now I do. I want more. You don't love me for me. You are not a true friend, okay? This job is not making me happy. My life now is very unstable. I want it to be good. I want to be happy, okay? And that's the only reason why there's some endings, okay? I see that for those of you that chose my candle. For those of you that are in the job field and maybe you're wondering, well, when is it going to change? When am I going to get more money? For those of you that chose my candle group, you're going to be very slow with money, okay? 7, 8, probably if you can endure it, it's going to be slow for at least 8 months, okay? So I don't want you to be like, oh my gosh, everything's going to turn around, Gerard said so. No, no, no. It's going to be a process of 8 months, and then the fruition is going to happen very, very fast, okay? The work or the job, okay? But it's a very slow process. I do see that in like an 8-month time frame. But after the 8 months is done, I do see a lot of stability happening. I do see you conquering issues and problems, and some of you have been experiencing some rumors and so-and-so said this and you heard this, and there's a lot of miscommunication and drama, and you know, there's just a lot of negativity swirling around certain people that are attached to you. You are definitely going to handle that. My King of Swords is letting you know that you are going to be very confident. You are going to make the changes that are necessary, so I don't want you to question that, but I do want you to see it for what it is, okay? Stop putting your head in the dirt, okay? Stop looking the other way. Stop sugarcoating that. Take those rose-colored glasses off, okay? It's time to take it off. Face it, okay? Just like when you chose my candle, it's like a light. It can be a light also to light other people's paths, to light your way, but also it is a fire and it can burn if you don't pay attention. You need to pay attention, okay? And now my final group, for those of you that chose the quartz crystal. Here's your messages from the divine. Okay, so for those of you that chose my quartz crystal, I see movement, okay? Just keep that in mind. My hangman is coming up in reverse to let me know that there's going to be a lot of movement coming for you, okay? There's a lot of movement of your goals, things that you want. You have things that you want to manifest here on this plane, and there is some movement happening for that, okay? You've experienced some obstacles. Those are going to be removed, so keep that in mind. I don't want you to think that it will be easy, though, okay? My 10 of Wands is coming up. This is letting me know that everything is going to align, especially when it comes to finances and in the work field, but it will take hard work. You cannot take it easy. You can't let up now, okay? Stay focused. Keep moving forward, but don't think that you could just sit there and everything is just going to work itself out. You have to put the work in, okay? My Ace of Wands is coming up. I don't see any new changes as far as adding more income to yourself. I see more of a balance. So like, let's just say you left a job that paid you $11 and you went to a new job that now pays $12. Okay, so it won't be a huge jump. It's a little ahead, but not like a huge jump from where you were. So it's going to be baby steps. And I do see that when it comes to your finances, when it comes to work. I do see, for those of you that chose my quartz crystal, that you are now learning about who your true friends are. You're learning about circles. You're learning about the true forms of people, okay? I see a lot of you that you don't want drama. You now want peace. You want your circle to be beautiful and calm and put together. And you want like-minded people around you, and I'm so happy for you, okay? It looks like some of you in this group, you have chosen wrong in the past, and it looks like that experience is now kicking in for you, okay? If you want something different, you gotta do something different, okay? All right, my Four of Cups is coming up. This lets me know also your mind state. I love this is because you are no longer going to just be bored. I want you to know that, okay? So the monotony of life that is happening with you, where you wake up, you go to your 9 to 5, you go back home, you sleep, you wake up, you do your 9 to 5, you work, you come home, and rinse and repeat, okay? That cycle is going to be broken. You're already seeing subtle changes. I want you to pay attention, okay? It's actually happening already. You just haven't really been paying attention. Look at the small things, okay? What is different from last year than this year? What was different last month than it is this month, okay? And make the changes necessary to move you forward, not backwards. All right, some of you in this quartz crystal group, I do see some of you have chosen a romantic relationship with someone from the work field. Big mistake, okay? The divine is letting you know that that is not the correct path. You already know better. I'm not going to just sit here and pretend that you don't already have that message. I just want to reiterate that if you continue down that path, you keep choosing the wrong person, you're also going to have a wrong result, okay? You're not going to get the result that you want, okay? You cannot change someone that does not want to be changed. Let that sink in. That message is clear and simple. You have to let go. I know it's hard. I know you don't want to, but you have to let go. Sometimes letting go is the hardest thing to do, but it's so necessary for your peace of mind, okay? So for those of you that chose a romance from work, be very, very careful. Well, I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up so that other people may receive their messages. And if you're new around here, hi, I'm Gerard. And if you feel so inclined, no pressure, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified as I make new videos, if you find me interesting, of course. As always, stay earthy, stay magical, and don't forget, love yourself and others. Bye for now.